Hello there, Fort Wayne. This is John Swerns, the editor of What's Up, coming at you live again on Facebook. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We appreciate it. Today, we're taking a little different tack. We're going to go and talk about a Facebook group on Facebook Live and talk about what's been going on in a group called the To Go Fort Wayne Facebook group. And I have Tabitha Gray. She's a local restaurateur, and she's been an active member of there. And I just want to say hi, Tabitha. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Sure thing. So tell me, you've been involved from pretty early on with this. What's the purpose of the group, and what have they been doing all along?
Pretty early. Now, actually, Crystal Vega is one of the founding members of the group. And I didn't know her before this whole thing started. We have since met, and she's amazing. But it was shared so many times. I finally got on there, and I'll tell you, it has had an amazing impact on, I think, everybody's business. I think, everybody that I've talked to, at least, this has just been a godsend for all of us. It really has.
Right. And if you're not familiar with the group, I joined a couple of weeks ago just because, someone else passed it along to me. Well, it was a little peer pressure. More like a bunch of friends said, hey, you want to be in this? And it's like, oh, photos of pizza and donuts all day.
All day.
Yes. But what's great is that there is a lot of people go on and say, hey, I'm feeling like it's Friday. I'm feeling like some fish today. And then people will join in and say, hey, this place is open. These guys are great. Try them out, especially focusing on the locally owned places.
Yes. And the great thing about it is this particular site seems to all be positive. Mm-hmm. You can read through all the comments and you just don't see a negative comment. This isn't where you go on and you complain about, oh, I had to wait for 2 hours. People get on there and they say, I had to wait for 2 hours, but I didn't mind because it was worth it. Mm-hmm. Or I didn't mind because I get it. They understand what's going on here. And, everything is brand new for all of us. It's all brand new. This is a live and learn as we go.
Right. Yes, indeed. So the group, oh, by the way, I will put a link to the group in the comments of this video once it's done. But again, if you just search for number 2 GOFW, this will come up because they went up. They're above 33,000 members in this group, which again is that's more than 10% of the population of Fort Wayne, which is pretty astonishing there. What was some of the things that you've seen in the group that you think are especially great? Some things people helping each other out in there.
Oh gosh, there are so many. That's kind of a tough one. But what I have noticed the most is there will be people that will post things like, for example, Melissa Earls with Redwood Inn. She posted they were having a rough day, and things have been bad. Things have been really slow, and the next thing you know, she is sold out of everything and has to close for 2 days, which is good and bad at the same time. We all want that to happen, but we don't want that to happen. But though things like that, when you're seeing these people that are posting, this place needs help, this place needs some attention, and then the next post you get or the next post you see is that same business with a line around the corner waiting to go in. Mm-hmm. So it's been just wonderful. It really has.
Yes, and that has been impressive to see. Not just support local, but support mm-hmm. local that you might not have thought of, or they're having trouble today. So go out today. And that's honestly, this is one way I discovered a Mexican place in my neighborhood that I had never gone to before, and also a pizza place just kind of in a place where I don't drive by very often. And it's like, why did I not go there before? But thanks to this group, I've discovered them and thought, hey, I've got some good eats in my neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. And I have too. Like I mentioned Redwood Inn. I'd never been there, you know, because I serve pizza.
Right.
But here's the thing. There are enough people in this city that want pizza. I'm not going to get all of them. I don't need all of them. There's enough people to go around. So
right. Yes.
I went and I checked out Redwood Inn, had their pizza. It was amazing. They have a great thin crust pizza, which I typically don't do a thin crust. I can, but you know, you're looking for a great thin crust pizza. That's where you should go for sure. Zinnia's Bakehouse is another one. That is where this COVID 13 pounds or whatever has come on, because I hadn't heard of them before. And now I am eating their cookies and their brownies every single day. And it's good and bad at the same time.
Right.
Just so many different things. But you see a lot of people helping people too, not just restaurants, but one of the big ones is Bright Signs Marketing. I don't know if you've seen the posts on there about them.
I have.
Ryan Keebler. Yeah, he is wonderful. He's literally for free going to the small businesses around Fort Wayne and sitting out there with his huge LED sign and bringing people in. And he's doing it for free. You know, that's just, you know, above and beyond. He doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But he does. He offers it up, and it's just people helping people over and over and over, and it's exciting.
That's great. That's great. I'm glad you mentioned that, because that is something. It's like this. The group is focused on, of course, it's called To Go, so it's focused on restaurants. But other people have come in to help. I've seen like posts like, "Hey, I can donate this food to a hospital or something like that. Tell me who might need it." And people have been able to say, "Hey, yeah, why don't you go over here? Why don't you go over there?" Or and a good way to donate overage or whatever that a restaurant might have, or just people saying, "I'm going to buy a bunch of food for somebody who needs it," and it's all very encouraging to be a part of that. So great. Well, thank you very much. Well, you know what? You've been very good. You have not even mentioned your own pizza place. So why don't you just go ahead and tell people, look at you, tell them you're with which place over on Coliseum, right?
Mancino's, 1025 West Coliseum. Okay. And I am here every day. Come and see me. But one other thing I want to mention, if I can. That is Frontline Fridays. That is a big deal, and you'll see that on the To Go Fort Wayne site also. Frontline Fridays is a group of, I believe it's mostly city council, city government people that are started this, and they are now in cooperation with the Better Business Bureau. They are providing meals for all of the different all of the different hospitals and nursing home facilities and rehabs and things like that. And they have just been wonderful. And it's every Friday, and they go, do different restaurants, and they take the food, and they're just great. And they're great to work with, great people. I love them. I really do. But yes, Mancino's. I am Mancino's. We are here to do what you need, and I appreciate all the love, and it's been amazing.
Right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if people want to be involved, I think just join that Facebook group, and also, by the way, join it, but do a search first, because usually people have a question about where should I go, and it's been answered before. But go ahead and join in if you're able. If you're in a position where you can do some takeout to support local businesses, this is a good way to know which ones to do. So, hey, thank you, and we'll put the names back up here a second here, if I can get there. Yeah, and thank you very much, Tabitha. I appreciate your time and everything.
Thank
you. And I'm going to wrap it up now, but I'll put the link down below this, and encourage people to do the same, especially now with the weekend coming.
Yay!
Yes, indeed. All right, then. Well, thanks a lot, Tabitha. You have a great day. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. Bye.